Good evening, back again, People's Jazz TV. Tonight I've got Pete and I've got a new lad, Stephen. What's going on, people? You good, guys?
You all right, John?
I am, Pete. Not too bad at all, not too bad at all. How's Stephen?
Yeah, I'm great. How about you?
I'm good, not too bad, not too bad. And Stephen, it's the first time joining out on JSTV, and hopefully you look after him well. Please show love and respect to young Stephen. And if you like the video, like what you watch, make sure you like and subscribe to the podcast. Also, like to super chat is open as well. And if you'd like to become a member, it is just 99p, please, just because of becoming a member. So, yes, I got your messages, Steve. Thanks so much. Well, enjoyed yesterday watching England Lioness play. Big up to Lewis, by the way. Hope you're well. Showed a lot of respect to Lewis. And big up to Mr. Knight. Shame about Tosin, but plenty more fish in the sea. And our top priority has to be a right side of midfield, which we're going to talk about Bryan Mbeumo later on. Ez is not getting in yet, but where can he fit in? Hi to Lorraine. Love you lots. And she's lovely. Always says she's so passionate every time I speak to her. And hi to Lewis Game and Jordan Linus yesterday as well. Cool. Thank you for that, Lewis. Right. Let's talk about Tosin. Start with you, Steve, because you're the guest. Tosin, it looks like we're going to miss out on this guy. And he decides he's going to join Chelsea on a free. And I think it's a 5-year deal. I could be wrong on that, but nothing's been confirmed yet. But looking more and more that he's going to join Chelsea and instead of Newcastle. So, Stephen, what's your take on him? Number one. Secondly, do you think he's made the right move going to Chelsea over Newcastle?
I think he's a really good defender, if I'm honest, and it's a shame that we've missed out on him. But if Newcastle isn't his number one place where he's wanting to go, I wouldn't want to see him in that shirt. It'd be fine. You know, if he's willing to pick Chelsea over Newcastle for money and not start and just sit on the bench, let him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fact. And I think if I got an opinion, I think he may end up being the first team because Thiago Silva could be left to go to Fluminense, and it looks like he could be playing. Shabala could be on his way, so it looks like he could be in unless he goes to Badashile and also what's his name, Zabi as well.
Disaster.
Disaster, that's it, disaster. That's in the Italian way, sort of. I do apologise. So, yeah, so that's good points there, Steve. He's going to go on the bench. Cool, let him carry on. But for me, because he does have to leave London, because Fulham's going down the road from Chelsea, maybe thinking, you know what, I don't have to relocate here, so I may as well stay in London.
Yeah, that was most probably a big point in why he has chosen there, you know, because like he doesn't want to uproot his family, move them up north, where with Chelsea, he wouldn't really even have to move house, you know, because it's both clubs are in West London.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. Go for the comments before we get Pete's take on it as well. And big up to Alan as always. Hope you're well. And one day we are going to do the history show as well pretty soon. What's going on with Tosin? He's going for the money, going for the money, and not for the passion and our project. Well said, Lorraine. I'll go put a star on that one as well. Big up to Geordie Tune for life. Hope you well, mate. And apologise about this morning. Right, he's put us right today. Thank you for that, mate. And Tosin will have a medical at Chelsea next week before signing a long-term contract. The defender set to join the Blues on a fee when his contract expires at the end of June at Fulham. And let's go on to again to Lorraine. Tosin let him go to Chelsea. He gets someone better. Yeah, fat. And everyone saying hi to Alan. So if your screen's frozen, Pete, take over, mate, for 2 minutes, then I'll be back.
No worries.
And talking about Pete, Tosin, it looks like we lost out on him. He decides he's going to go to Chelsea. If the reports are true, right? I'm not going to say definite yet, but if the reports are true, but it's more and more likely that he could be on his way to Chelsea.
Well, it's looking that way, John, because apparently Sky have come out with it to say that he is going to have the medal next week for what is been going on. And Fabrizio Romano reported this out as well, who's quite a reliable journalist as well. Is it the end of the world? Not really. Are there transfers out there? Yes, there is. If Chelsea's his first choice, then okay, then they've probably offered something that we haven't, which probably is going to be more, and probably by the looks of it, is going to be more in wages, which is why he's probably going to go there. And he wants to stay there because since Fulham and Chelsea are quite close to each other as well. So that's if he wants to go there, then okay then.
Yeah,
Then
absolutely.
this other targets is just the targets out there. It's just something that's making me laugh at the moment. But I know you're going to discuss that a little bit later on the show, John. So.
Yeah, 100%. We found this today, man. And yeah, it is. Well, it is. Big up to Gordon, but I hope you well, Gordon. And what's happened to Lloyd Kelly? We're going to discuss about Lloyd later on. Big up to Mary. I hope you're well, and good afternoon to you and your family as well. Regular on Peach Channel, and say hi to Stephen. Big up to Steve. I hope you're well, mate. And another one on Peach Channel comes to mind as well. Well said, Pete. We regret it when we left these trophies next year. Like I always said, Pete, elite trophies. I mean, like what I'd say. I mean, elite sports, it's all about winning trophies. Simple as that. I've always said that. We're offered 100k a week. Chelsea's offering 160k. If I was him, I'd take the 160k. Money talks, and it's a short career.
Well, Steven, offering that, then he's going to take that as pretty much take that, isn't he?
It's all about the money. It's all about the money. I mean, Steve, that just sums up, done it. 160k is getting, staying in London.
Yeah, I mean, why would you ever move, really?
Yeah.
You know, if you've got all that money and you're not even having to move for it, and then I mean, it's not really guaranteed he's going to play. So,
yeah, fact.
If he's made that choice, good for him. You know, he's working and he's providing for his family, and he's put that first over his career. I mean, I respect it a little bit.
There's the thing. Exactly. And good evening to Gareth. Hope you well. Give Card Welsh Geordies a big cheer for us. Thank you very much indeed. Your job as Gareth is to go to live in Cardiff, right? Try and get as many Geordies Sky to Me channel, mate. That's your job. Share the content, man. And I appreciate that. I think clubs are starting to get sick of Chelsea. I mean, how many players they need? They've got like 7 centre backs now. Yeah, fat. And you know what it is, right? I mean, Enzo Maresca, I tell you what, he's got a job on.
Yeah, I think it's a gamble.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I'm not giving him a chance. I'm not giving this man just a chance. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, we just say how it is. Yeah, simple as that. Sorry, guys, but it seems to me that everything we say, right, you get jumped on for a little reason at all. Yeah, and here's the thing. What is the thing, Mason? I hope you well, man.
I know where he's getting it from, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Does FFP does not apply to Chelsea? Obviously, it doesn't, Alan, because they were the cartel, the big six, mate. Yeah, they beat the FFP. So I'm afraid it is what it is. So they could do what they want, but one day they will get caught. Don't worry about that. And F saying to Miss, hi to Mason again. Lorraine said Bruno's release clause is activated today, but he's not going anywhere. Lorraine, he will not be going anywhere. It's simple as that. He will stay for another season. I hope he does. There's plenty. Hey, I'm not going to read that today. I'm not going to read that. Sorry, Mason. There's plenty of Newcastle fans. Mason, I think you got a type of error, my guy. Yeah? But I love him, but there's plenty of Newcastle fans in Cardiff. Yeah. Tosin loves ABBA songs. As a child, his favourite song was Money, Money, Money. You know what I mean?
Liking it. So funny.
English Man's World. And so, yeah, English Man's World. Exactly. That's London for you. Good evening to Wayne. Hope you're well. And Livermental, yeah, you wanted to chat. If it was a real Livermental, I tell you what, my child would just cease to this. There's a bosh. Big up to lads, congratulations, 8K. Thank you so much, Mick. Share love to me. I just hit 8K. Thank you very much indeed for that. I'd love to sign Shalaba from Chelsea. He's a monster. He is indeed.
He's not bad. I'm surprised Chelsea are looking to offload him, to be honest.
I totally agree. And big up to Tristan, by the way. Hi to Tristan. John, to watch Elite Trophy, you have to buy top players, and we ain't linked with anything. If anything, we seem to try and buy worse players than we have. Calvert-Lewin. You know what, Tristan? I understand what you're trying to say, but let's be honest about it, right? I don't want Calvert-Lewin anywhere near my football club. What about you, Steve? You don't want a football club, right?
No, not at all. I mean, he's got I think it's about 15 goals he's got in his last 3 seasons in all competitions as well. I just don't think he's good enough.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something else as well, right? I mean, he better stick to fashion. I mean, look, he's more in fashion than he is than football, yeah? Because he went to Sheffield one day. He spent more time doing fashion rather than football. But you know what? If Everton going to sell him, good luck to them, but not to us. Maresca will be gone before next summer. Fans will be storming out of the stadium in protest. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you just talk football, man. That guy is lit, absolute lit. Lorraine Bruno's going nowhere. And everyone, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to this great channel. Scott, I've got to get you on my channel soon, man. Talking Leicester, yeah. And that you see, so I'll make sure of that, man. And William Madison, William Matheson, biggest May's chatting to him. Mason smiling because I caught him out. I know neither Sean Longstaff. He's going nowhere. Or John, I live in Cardiff in Mumbles, my second home because I work on Doctor Who. Good on you, man. It's Cardiff and Mumbles. I'm sure Swansea's in Mumbles. I think Mason who confirmed to that, but big up to you, Brian, man. Big up to you. John's AK, yay, AK. And sorry, Pete, but all the players we are linked with, we wouldn't want if Ashley tried buying them. But because we have new owners, we accept the shite we are linked with. And do you think he's right there, Pete?
Well, some of them, I mean, Calvert-Lewin, not for me, thank you. I think the guy want to sit on the bench off the time because he'll not get anywhere ahead of Isak. No way. And the guy's just made of glass now completely. I mean, he'll guarantee he'll get another injury next season if he stays at Everton or if he goes to another club. Hopefully it's not us, but you can guarantee the guy will pick up another injury because he's had so many of these now. He's had quite a lot of injuries as of late. And that's why he's not been getting the goals. And it's like it's taken him a while to get back up to up to scratch, and he's not been like that. And that's why I don't want, as I mentioned, why I don't want him at the club, because he's now struggling for goals because I think the injuries have played a massive effect on him.
Yeah, facts. Tosin's going to Chelsea. Looks money, less game time. Thank you, Doug. Hope you well, mate. And Calvert-Lewin, no way. Well, according to Chronicle, right, Keith Winus, the CEO for CEOs, has described Dominic Calvert-Lewin as a perfect signing for Newcastle. Well, Keith, you know what? You can keep Calvert-Lewin. We don't want him, right? Don't tell us who you can buy, who you cannot buy. We don't want him. End of story. End of story. Doesn't Calvert-Lewin just up a Schuylkill? I swear I saw a pic of that. David, I haven't seen that, man. Sean Lester says he's looking forward to new season and his preparations underway. John, put that Petram in the way for another season. Deary me, if that's true to the form. I mean, are you a big fan of Sean Longstaff, Stephen?
I think he's not had the best season, but that is down to other stuff. Like he has been forced to play with stuff like ankle injuries that he picked up the season before. We saw the season before, he was really good. Without the injuries, he was running all over the place. He was putting the tackles in. But he's not been able to do that this season. He's getting a lot of stick. People say he runs around, but he backs out of tackles. He can't really put those same tackles in like he did last season because of the risk of worsening the injury that he's already playing with.
Yeah, totally agree. Not a big fan of him. That's just my opinion. But the midfield three be Jordan and Bruno and Tonali next season there. And let's go on to the next comment as well. That we bought Tonali, Hall and Tino future stars. A lot of these players I include Kelly seems like Mike Ashley signings. We come on to Lloyd in a bit, Tristan, mate. And Mumbles is in Swansea. Yes, I've been to Swansea before, and Swansea's a lovely city, by the way, especially in the clubs as well in my youth. Bruno's going nowhere, but we have to step up next season exactly when, because Chelsea, Liverpool, transitional, and also we've got to start well. Spurs could be up and down. Sorry, Harry, if you're watching this child, but I think it's going to be a good time for this next year. We'll see. And can't give him away, unfortunately. She's got 1 year left on his contract, Sean Longstaff, by the way. The thing as well is Tosin, right? He's 6'5". Yes, he can move. He can play ball out from the back. Yeah, but he is mistake prone as well. He does like a little bit of mistake as well, Pete.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him do, which is probably finished bottom half of the table as well. Round about the mid-table spots. Yeah, I've heard there's a lot of Fulham fans says he can be known to be quite a report. So it's either going to go one way that we maybe dodged a bullet, or we've missed ourselves out on it. But it's not the end of the world if we miss out on him. As I said, there's other signings we can look to go for as well.
Yeah, I agree. Pete, there's a nudist beach in Japan. Don't forget to visit it, John. Do you know what? I'm going to stick to the City side, you know what I mean? Because 10 days may not be enough for us to be there, but I'm going to cram it in as much as I can, Brian, mate. But I can't wait. And yes, Chippers, hello to you, mate.
Yes.
There he is. Gibbs, right? Mbuemo, we wouldn't if signed of Kelly. They're all actually top signed. Sorry. Who are they? Better than in the squad. That's from Tristan. Yeah, I know Tristan's passionate, and I know that we could do better as well. And let's go on to Toss P going to Chelsea for the money later, mate. And I have to agree. Hope that bench keeps you arse warm enough. Predata, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed for that. Big up, Ravi, big Liverpool fan as well. And smashing likes. Channel, thanks so much indeed. Do hit the like, subscribe, please, guys, and we'll go from there. I'm sure the club looking at both for signers this summer. To hell with the teams in the Prem is Newcastle tax. I agree. And how are things progressing in the wars to stay in expansion and training ground upgrades? Pete, I mean, look, we got a new cabin, new shop, Adidas shop as well. That's coming. It's there now, really.
Well, yeah. It looks like we'll probably hear. It looks like the vehicle here probably be hearing something on the new home kit for next season as well. By the looks of it as well.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope those shirts comes out next week. It's going to be lit. I'll be ordering online. I might order too. You never know. Questions not realistic. Targets do you see Newcastle getting, Stephen? That's from Ravi, Liverpool fan.
I think Bryan Mbeumo, I'd take a chance on it. I don't think we would really get him over Liverpool because I've heard Liverpool are in for him as well. I've heard we're linked with Weston McKennie. I wouldn't mind seeing him at Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd Kelly's looking pretty much like a done deal.
Yeah.
And James Trafford as well. I think he'd do pretty good here as well under Eddie. I think maybe a couple of years out on loan, and then he could come in and become the starting goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, right? I mean, I think that'd be a good sign, and Ben, we're going to talk to him later on as well. So we're going to get that covered as well. So good stats there, Steve. Eddie said we're going to make our own stars. If these are the players, we won't get top 4. If top 6, Eddie may lose his job. With the 6 players we are linked with, I'm sorry, the club will be going backwards. I can understand your anger there, Tristan, mate, but you know what, right? We have got to get it right this season. He's got to get it right this season as well, Eddie. We've got to win a trophy. It's an absolute must. I mean, don't have to be top 4, but a trophy is a must. Big up to Lee, by the way. Hope you're well. Tosin sounds like Hendrick signing and Facer signing. Get the big wages and do nout. And you know what it is, right? I mean, we've both seen signings, Pete, over the years on 4 or 5 year deals. Ryan Facer's one of them.
Yep.
Can't get him off. Jeff Hendrick, 4-year deal. Can't get him away. Yeah.
Well, finally he's going when his contract officially fully expires.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, who does it go down to? The previous ownership.
Yeah, facts.
To put them on silly wages and silly contracts. And no wonder why it's been hard to get rid of these players as well. But the good thing is, Hendrick, it's finally going to be goodbye.
Yeah.
Fraser, hopefully Southampton come in and purchase this guy. Come and name any fee, and I'm sure the club will take it. Since we got him for nothing.
I agree. I totally agree. And we're going to switch on the targets here. We're going to go on to the next record, Bryan Mbeumo from Brentford. And he's got a market value of 45 million quid. He's a Cameroon international. And he's been playing some great games for Brentford as well. He's playing on the right side of mid, direct. He's quick, scores as well from anywhere. Stephen, what do you think of this guy? Do you think it will fit in at Newcastle if we get him? Just remember, we haven't got him yet. We're just talking about the player.
Yeah, I think he's an unbelievable player, to be fair. He's played 25 games this season and he's got 15 goals and assists, and it's a really good statistic to have. But one thing that I would be concerned about with that signing, he has missed a lot of this season with an ankle injury. But for 45 million plus, I think we could be getting a good player there. But with Liverpool linked as well, I just don't know if we'll get him.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Pete? I mean, like Steve said, Liverpool's linked to him as well. He doesn't know if he can get him. That'll be very, very tricky. I mean, the guy's 24 years old. He's 25 in August, yeah. He's young, right? He's made 184 appearances for the Bees. 45 goals in that time since 29. He's been in the club for 5 seasons. So he's played in the championship as well. And he's got 14 caps and 3 goals for the Cameroon national team.
Bryan Mbeumo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right wing, it's a right winger as well. Again, this is a position we need to strengthen as well, isn't it?
Yeah, on the right side of midfield, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, Miggy has to be sold for me, and Mayfield, I think, is going to be more of a squad player because he's getting on a bit now as well. We need to strengthen this position. So I don't think he's a bad player as well. But again, we know it's just a rumor, nothing official. Who says we're not looking for other right-sided wingers as well in the market as well? But because that is definitely a position we need to sort out. Because it wasn't great there a lot last season, unfortunately, particularly when Miggy was not performing up to the standards that he did the previous season. And yeah, that position needs really well and truly sorted out for me. It's a no-brainer, that one.
100%, man, 100%. I mean, look, what I like about it, he's so direct. He works hard for the team. My only concern is he doesn't chat back, and that's the problem with him. I could be wrong, but Eddie will make sure if he does come, he'll make sure he tracks back and work for the team as well. What I like about him, right? He's 25 years old. He's young. He scores goals, yeah. And you know what? I mean, he gives us all every week. Brentford fans loves him. And I think he's going to be a great acquisition if we do get him. But like you said, Pete, is not in the know. You know, talking about the guy, nothing official at all whatsoever. So for me, I mean, that'd be a big plus for me. I'd definitely get him 100%. And like I said, we're not in the know. We're not going to be on this channel saying we got this guy. And who is Bryan Mbeumo? Is he any good? And where's he from? He's from Cameroon, and that French lad plays for Cameroon, and he plays for Brentford Lorraine as well. Let's go some more comments. And who would you like to come in and we talk about him? John, there's no time since Eddie asked the owners of that building. Newcastle haven't contacted them, so no stadium upgrade. There's no news about that yet at all. I mean, there's no decision on that one.
Probably still work going on in the background about it as well.
Yeah, we did a director of football first. We did a sporting director first. I mean, I'm going to touch on that as well quickly. What's your take on it, Stephen? Sporting director Dan Ashworth. Let's be real, right? I mean, he's still suffering. Cannot go to Man United.
Yeah.
Good. Make him suffer.
I think the quicker we get Ashworth just out the door and done with, the better, you know. The one thing that scares us about Ashworth, though, is that he's going to another Premier League side, and he does know the ins and outs of Newcastle, having worked there for like 18 months. So now he can go to Man United. They're going to have knowledge of how we run things. So if the club hasn't got a plan B on changing how we run the club and changing the type of signings we're going to make, we could be in real trouble from Man United.
This is the thing, man. This is the thing. But you know what it is, right? If you don't pay the money, and I'm just going to remind people, right, that Man United spent 1.6 billion deep, right? 1.6 billion deep, and they can't afford to pay 20 mil. Pete, for Ashworth. What does that tell you? What I mean, Jim Ratcliffe, right? Let's be real, right? He reminds me of Mike Ashley, trying to get rid of the lesser people.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've set a price for him. Either Man U pays it, or that's it. He doesn't go to them at all. But we want Ashworth out of this club as well, because the guy's a snake after what he's been up to as well. So it is crazy, isn't it? Because yeah,
man, not good.
Because like, man, you don't want to pay it, but we want Ashworth out the door because of what he's been up to. It's just like, it's like, what on earth?
Yeah, exactly. Not good at all. And going back to Mbuemo, right? I mean, he's just play on the right hand side. He playing the information. He can play 3-4-3, he can play 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 as well. And even Thomas Frank is rated very highly. He said of last season, he said that he has grown more and more to be a key player for Brentford. He works very hard on his finishing, and his finishing is not too bad at all. When it comes to the big games, right, he does step up. That's what I like about him. And if you look at it, right, 9 goals last season, And I'll tell you what, he scores 9 goals. He scored more than Miggy last season as well, Steve.
Yeah.
Go on, Pete.
He has scored more than Miggy.
That is the thing. That is the thing. 5'7" he is, by the way. 5'7", and like I said, he's been really, really good for them as well. I mean, I can't believe a bigger club's coming for this guy because he's been at the club for a long, long time. Let's go for some comments. Like, keep those comments coming in. Smash the likes, and please do consider becoming a member for just 99p, please. Yeah, it's just not a lot. John, there's no time since Eddie asked the owners that Newcastle haven't contacted them to no stadium upgrade. I think I've read that. Or I'm not bothered about Tosin. Like, well, I don't think you're on your own now, mate. Martin, the Man City fan from 12th Man, said City will pulling a bit for Bruno this week. What a load of rubbish. You know what? Again, wait and see. Wait and see. We've not been in Euros. We can be even better and stronger and get 3rd and 4th in the table. Lee, we need to sign. Could well do. Key places needed. Key places needed. Yeah. Yep. We need a striker, a right side and mid. We need a defender, 100% defender. Yeah, that's what we need. Do that, we'll be fine. And seems certain teams use our scouting system since players were getting linked with our targets straight after. That's Gav. Yeah, it seems like a Gav done it. It seems like it. Spot on and everybody. We are Lee. Hope you're good too. Do you like Tosin, Pete?
As I mentioned, he isn't a bad defender. But if he's going to Chelsea, then it is what it is. Yeah, I'm trying to say the word. Yeah. I'll not be disappointed if, as I mentioned, if he goes to Chelsea. As I mentioned, there's going to be other targets out there. That's all we can say. But we do need young centre backs. That's just what we needed, because everyone apart from Botman are in their 30s now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we need to look at some younger centre backs.
Do you have Botman in his 30s?
No, Botman's 20. Everyone apart from Botman are in their 30s now.
Yeah, that's what we need. Scarvini will be a dream signing for me for Atlanta. Back defender, but he's a modern day defender, that guy. I'm telling you, massive fan of him. And it looks like I've got a first member, Julie J. Julie, thank you so much for becoming the latest member of JSTV. Thank you very much indeed. And I really appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. And hi to Julie. Hope you're well. And I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far too. Come on, Dortmund. Let's them with the Champions League. Love the manager said about us. You know what? He's a brilliant manager. They could have sacked him, but they chose not to because the one they wanted didn't want to leave this club. Peter, that's because people sign fee by players because of wages. Subsidize the fee, but they end up being hard to sell. That's interesting.
Yep, absolutely.
I kind of agree on that one. Big up to Ian.
Ian.
Ian, man. You know what? Every time I see this guy, right, out of the way game, that guy makes us laugh. He really, really does. He's an entertainer.
He's a right character, Ian.
He is. Loving the bits, man. Loving the bits. And his son's amazing. Big up to Coffee, by the way. Hope you well.
Coffee, hope you well.
Coffee. Big up to Jay again. Thanks for becoming the latest member.
Julie as well.
I'd rather have Elise. Sorry, he's just come back from a 3-month injury. Elise, still quality.
See, Elise would be cracking, but he'll cost a lot.
60 million quid.
Yeah, I think that's why.
David, I agree, man. Enjoy the England career. Everyone say hi to Coffee. And let's go on to the next one. Yeah, he missed a big chunk of time with the ankle injury, but apart from that, he's only been out because of COVID. Okay, cool. And the problem you have, he's 25 minutes, take a season to get into the system. I'd rather have a younger, like where we signed Gordon. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hi to
Mbuemo's 24 years of age, so he's very young as well.
Very young as well. He is. Toast off Chelsea, boys, really does sound dodgy, doesn't it? Yep, Ian.
Well, it is what it is, Ian, unfortunately.
Not been confirmed yet, but it's more and more looking that way. And Mbuemo's worth a punt. Suppose Tosin would have to relocate going to Chelsea. It's close to Craven Cottage. To you, Julie, 110%. We're coming to Lloyd Kelly in a minute. Yeah, great player in Mbuemo, and he will be an upgrade for Miggy. But I can't see Eddie getting rid of Miggy. I just can't. You know what it is, Lloyd?
We've got to push these players who are not good enough to get them out the door. We've got to be saying to these players, sorry, you need to be moved on. You are not good enough to play for this club anymore.
Yep.
We need to look forward, and these players, have been here a while now. Miggy's been here for over 5 years now.
Yeah, I agree, man. And also, if you're watching on TikTok as well, I'm sure people's watching TikTok and also on X, welcome to JSTV. And if you're a first-time viewer, welcome as well. Thank you very much indeed. And he will be an upgrade from Miggy, but I can't see Eddie getting rid of Miggy just yet. Stephen, you've been quiet for the last couple of minutes, man. Miggy, would you keep or sell Miggy?
Yeah, I'd sell him. He'd be the first player I sell. He's so predictable now. It was that one purple patch he had in October. I think he's living off it. You know, he's one-footed. He can untip his left. I mean, that game we lost 3-1 to Nottingham Forest. You know, when the cross came into the box, it was unbelievable, man. All he had to do was try and clear it where he's right, and instead he tries to hit it with his left, almost smashes it past Pope into his own net, and it's bizarre. He's just too predictable, and the fact he's 30 this summer as well. I think we need to cash in now while we still can.
Yeah, very predictable. That's the word I was looking for, Miggy. Oh, look, I like Miggy, but he needs to be aware. If Clover's watching this, don't upset her and don't upset Amy as well. Mbuemo will hit the ground running. Lads, do you think the signs we're looking at, according to the media, are just smoke screens for our main signings by the club? Alan, do you know what it is? We just got to wait and see, sit back, and don't believe what you read in the papers, mate. I've got 69 people watching live on 2 streams as well. So please smash the likes as well. And close on to 70 people watching in the building. Thank you so much indeed. Peter's sharing the stream as well. Thank you very much indeed for that. You are John. He does track back. John does track back. Maybe not as much as you used to, but that could be worked on yet. Could be on that one. And episode had to leave. And let's go for some more comments as well. So I think it's only fair. Hopefully, you can keep the sponsorship, get the sponsorship on the ground. Yep, hopefully. Just Lou could possibly be a Champions League winner tonight after tonight. He could be. Could you imagine that? What a career he's had. Suppose Tosin won't have to relocate going to Chelsea. That's as close to Craven Cottage. It is Julie, isn't? Then his family as well, settled in London, perhaps. Tyneside Eddie, big up to Eddie, by the way. Asked the owners of those 2 buildings club has some contact with them to buy these buildings to make the stadium bigger jump. What do you think of that, Pete? I mean, very interesting.
Well, yeah, but if there's something being worked on in the background still, because they've got to look at about what areas are they looking to do first. That's probably what they're looking into. What areas of the ground are they looking to upgrade on the most? Because because I think the hardest one would be the East Stand because of the buildings that is right close to it. But it's the Gallagher, I think, can definitely be upgraded.
Yeah, I
definitely
think so.
Expanded as well. So,
as long as you don't leave St James's Park, but if you have to leave just St James's,
well, you never know. It could happen at some point. You never know, but probably so many years though. If that was to happen, not for a very, very long time. If that was to happen,
I totally agree. Let's go on to the comments. We're going to talk about ITK. Let's get Hoslu back. That'd be nice, Julie, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Can't see it. Once you're at Madrid, I don't think you ever want to leave Real Madrid. I mean, that's a perfect way to end your career as well. When these be, man, you have to pay up or F off. Yep, that being said, back off, man. Clear off, man. Thanks for all of you there. Jim Rackley wants Everton sell Braithwaite for a discount. We should be after this guy as well, Steve.
He's not a bad centre back, Brentford.
I like him.
Yeah, Brentford. I think he'd be way too expensive. I don't think we'd go anywhere near him. If I'm honest, Everton's wanting about 85 million. That's reported that they want for him.
Probably because they know they want to try,
and they've just lapped it off.
Probably because they're probably fearing that could be they don't want to get done with FFP again and breach more rules. Probably that's why if they are going to slap that much on a player.
Yeah, I agree.
I reckon we should go for that Calafiori. I think he's really rumoured with Juventus at the minute. I think he might have already signed for them by now. I'm not sure, but he's definitely one I think we should have gone for. He's a really good centre back in the Serie A, I think, and he's only young as well. Plays for Genoa.
19.
Yeah, 19. Very good.
Yeah, I think he's a good player. If you're after that guy, he's on loan at Roma, but went back to Juve. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. Maybe even wants to keep him. Giving to Gary D. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're having a good weekend. Let the guy rot. Tore at Ashworth there. To be fair, I couldn't care less about Man U or what they're up to, or Ashworth pay the money or do one. Yep, absolutely. You're forgetting next summer he can leave us. His garden leave up until next year, 2025.
We want the guy rid of now.
We do. We can move on. Simples. Ratcliffe thinks everyone's going to be handed him on a plate. He's in for a shock.
Particularly wants taxpayers' money to try and buy a new stadium or expand it or do repairs to the current ground.
Yeah, I agree. It's ridiculous, man. This is too much. Tight asses from Alan. Ian saying I like to the guys there. F sign to Ian. And champion, let him wait. Then Tristan is like our orders are first about the money. Let him rot. Yep. And guess who you got here, Pete? Your mate.
Hey,
Archer.
Here he is, man.
Archer. And oi, I would take Odyssey, which is an option. Mamadashvili, I would sign Kelly and Diamandi, the two centre backs, Benjamin, Sesko's off to Arsenal anyway. And I watched that channel just yesterday, and they're not very happy about it at all whatsoever. They want proper players, not potential. We need to go for instead of Calvin Lewin, then Gibbs White or Atalanta's Edison. Yeah.
See, Edison would be a great player for Atalanta. See, that's a player I wouldn't mind getting in as well. But
he's rumoured with Liverpool as well this summer as well. Arnie Slot really likes him and he wants to bring him to Liverpool.
Agreed. I agree. And I got by Summerfield, John. He has a higher skill gap and Leeds are in big trouble with debts. Just I'll tell you what, here we are cracking.
See, Summerfield's not a bad player as well.
I like him. Doesn't mean Gordon plays on the right side and Summerfield come on the left. Who knows? Strange things has happened. Sorry, I'm misread your thing. Can Casillas get 60 place on the summer signings? Yep, could be. And thanks for that, Jude. Just confirm that one. And we come on to Lloyd Kelly now. I mean, Pete, start with you. Lloyd Kelly from Bournemouth on a fee signing, 6 foot fee, and he's from Bournemouth. And a lot of people say this is a done deal. Again, I'd rather wait.
Wait till it's officially been announced. But it looks like this is probably the player we're going to get in through the door by the looks of it. We'll see how he does. If this does officially be announced, you've always want to, when it comes to new signings, you want to give them a chance, don't you? Who says he might not? Who says he might not come in and absolutely fantastic for us? I mean, people say because it's one of former Eddie's team players. Well, still, but you want to. It's like with any new signing, you want to give them an opportunity to see how they do it. At the club, and you never know, he could just hit the ground running as well. I mean, Man City got Ake from Bournemouth, and he's done very well for them. Who says Lloyd Kelly can't be that kind of same player as well? And I think he did well particularly where Bournemouth finished this season as well. So,
yeah. The thing is, though, Pete, as well, that he's had a lot of injuries as well.
Yeah, that is a bit of a concern for me. Hopefully we'll do our best to try and keep him fit if our medical staff wake up.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that's the thing, because they've been kind of responsible for the lot of injuries we've had over the season as well, unfortunately. So
I agree. I
really don't understand the hate Lloyd Kelly gets, if I'm honest. I've seen a lot of people slating him over the last couple of days, saying he's not good enough, he's slow as this, that, and the other. I think he's a really good player, if I'm honest. He can play left back, centre half. You know, he can play in a back 5, back 3, back 4.
Big up, Tony.
And he's got a really good character as well. I think he's a perfect signing. And for free as well, I think we're getting a really good deal. And Bournemouth fans, they can't speak higher of him.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm with you. I agree, man. I totally agree, Stephen. Look, at the end of the day, right? I mean, look, I know, the signings I want to see for the door, I want to be standard levels, yeah. But this guy can play 2 positions. He can play left back and centre back. 2 for the price of 1. Won't be a fee signing anyway. 121 appearances for the Cherries, yeah? And he scored 2 goals in his time since 2019. Yes, he had lots of injuries, but the bottom line is he'd be an asset, an absolute asset. And the guy's 25 years of age. He's a Bristol lad. He's a Bristol lad as well. He's played for Bristol City. So, yeah, that'd be, I think it'd be a good sign. I'll take it. Look at, you got to think about it, right? James Maddison, went to from Coventry to Leicester. James who? Turned out to be a cracking player, yeah? Turned out to be a cracking player, yeah? But you got to give these players a chance. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So I think Bill will stay. I think if new players come in, the team should take them out to Wetherspoons. That's a good shot. I like that. So I take a look at Jimmy Somerville. If he could play on the right side of midfield, yeah. Big up to Tony, by the way. Hi to Tony. I can't wait for Tony to have that rant tonight. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll just show him sort of live, sure, but you know, he's going to put out a video later. That's been confirmed. It'll be a feisty one. But look, all I would say is just keep your eyes peeled. That's all I'm saying. Just keep your eyes peeled, man. Mm-hmm. Question: how does Newcastle reduce the numbers of issues and make sure they have covered for injuries compared to the season just gone? Ravi is shocking. We had a shock injury record. 15 players was out. Yeah, that needs to be addressed, Steve, very, very quickly. Our injury record is not good.
Mm-hmm.
It's awful this season.
It is shocking, isn't it? I still become a member, but there's still no join option. Pete, it did join a member, right? Mm-hmm. On mine, it doesn't say join on mine. Do you have to go to this? Do you have to go to the super chats and find it from there?
No, it depends. What's Lorraine watching the show from? Is she watching it off a computer or a phone?
No, where are you watching your show for, Lorraine? I think it's for the laptop, but she will get that sorted out for us. Radcliffe on Channel 5, last of summer wine compo. Do you know what? He should be an actor there.
Oh, she's watching it from her iPhone. Oh, see, I'll have to have a look because I haven't had an iPhone for a very long time.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe see if she's got a computer, I'll see if she can go onto your channel, watch a video, because normally the join button would be there.
Yeah, I mean, it should work because I mean, down Julie's daft and Julie's got an iPhone as well. Could be wrong. Depends on the version of YouTube you've got. The one I've just closed the chat and the options there. Then just reopen the chat. Thanks to that one there. So hopefully she'll help you on that one. You know, Mbuemo is 45 mil, right? He isn't going cheap. And Pete Mbuemo is 25 to start of the season, and it's going to take a year to get him fit for us. So 45 million, that's his like finding. But back on Lloyd Kelly, right? He's got Premier League experience, Stephen. And I've got to say yes, I haven't.
Yeah, 100% I'd take him. I think he is the perfect signing that we should be going for this summer. I think if we just get more players like that who are good characters, you know, I think this season we should be going for more value for money than anything, you know. After what's just happened this season, just gone, I think we should be trying to get as many good players in the dressing room as we can for as little money as possible.
Yeah.
You know, because the constraints that we've seen with financial fair play, it's restricting us from making those big signings like Tonali and Isak like we have in years before. So I think we are going to have to cut down on the spending a little bit and try and buy more for less.
Yeah, fact. Absolute fact. If you like tonight's content, please give the guys a like and subscribe while the mods works hard. Thank you very much indeed. Unfortunately, Mama Floss is not here. She's gone out today and she's got a show to go to. So I wish she deserves a day off, and I just hope she has a fantastic time. I still say he's more like Shadrach Dingle. I like that.
He is.
And Stephen, Miggy has been practicing with his left foot in training. Well, if that's the case, it goes over the bar. But Bitzel reported at Chelsea, and Liverpool expected to start talks to Somerville soon. Yeah, not surprised there. I'm on both streams chat. Thank you, Julie. And it's not just my stream. Pete's got a stream as well. He's sharing, so share some love to Pete as well. Big up Sel Miggy and big up Mintier for me. Give Mintier a chance. That's another one as well. And that should happen very soon. No room for settlement. Now, if the club's going to move forward, any player that is up to scratch needs to be out of the door ASAP. I agree, 100%. Need to learn how to kick a ball is right, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Hi to Craig.
Well, Craig.
You know him, do you know him, Craig?
Yeah, I think he's watching from Miney. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of your group, Penny. There you go. Yeah, sounds a great guy. Pick up the Craig. Yes, please do what Queen of Hearts suggested. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you very much indeed. And have a word with John Sinclair about becoming a member. That's from Lorraine. I mean, I should have put a link out there, but I had to work out how to do it. I need to find it. On board. Can we start the season next week, Craig? The players in need help, please. You got the Euros 2 weeks' time, my guy.
To be honest, I think we are bored when the football season's not when there's no football on. Unfortunately, we're going to feel like that after the Champions League tonight because we've got the Euros coming up. But again, still, we want to watch our club play.
Yeah,
that's
I
the
agree.
thing, and it is boring when our club isn't playing.
Fact. I think we're moving Newcastle have had the ground surveyed, and we're not to speaking to owners. These houses mean an upgrade. Sorry, lads, that's in Tristan. Ethan's not going to be an upgrade. 75 million for
still a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Had that lad tossed off to Chelsea? It looks like it is heading that way, and it's not an option on my phone. But strangely, the join button option is there on other people's podcasts, and not mine. So I need to look into that very, very quickly. I mean, the thing is, though, right? I mean, I don't really want to. Well, I'm gonna have to see if I can upgrade my YouTube later on and just get an upgrade on the app as well. That might work. There are plans to put 8,000 to 9,000 on the Gallagher's under Sir John Hall, so that can be done easily. That's the rugged. Better can. Big up to TRB, my guy. I hope you're well. And with the technology these days, could be dig down and drop the pitch a lot lower. Could well be. With fly figures come, so we're going to talk about ITK. 85 mil in the words of our Billy. Fuck off. And that's not a proper word, by the way. Sorry with bad language, but Julie, wow. And Ian's chatting to Greg. Let's go for a few comments.
Particularly yesterday, the food pick that was about 1,000 and about over £1,000. Oh yeah, no. That was on yesterday's show. That was funny as well.
That was lit. Dude, check out
hospitality at Wembley.
Oh, what's that? 1,400 quid.
Yeah, no wonder Billy was right at the top of his voice with it as well.
I tell you what, he was top of the voice. He raked the neighbours up, Billy. Love the guy, but the way it was going on yesterday, wow.
That's still funny though, John.
It was.
Oh, he keeps that show going on a Friday as well.
Wow. Ian's calling Archer a crazy fool. I've seen Archer, so he's a great guy, so passionate what he does. Let's say Longstaff or Willock. I don't see a standing midfielder. We don't need a standing midfielder, to be fair, Craig. We'll stop tough and mid. We've got 7 all together. Guys, sorry for the party. Big up to Ian, by the way. I hope you're
brilliant.
Well. And no square pegs on holes. We need a left-footed forward. That's from Craig. And let's go on to more cons. I said Lloyd Kelly apparently has been around town getting pics taken. That's the first I heard that one, Stephen. What do you think of that one, Stephen?
I'd be really glad if it is true, to be fair with you. I think, like I'm saying with Ashworth as well, I think the quicker we get it done just out of the road, the better. I think what we need to do this summer is just get our business done. Like, get it done before August, get them in the pre-season, get them training, and then give them the time to mesh before the season starts. And then I think that's probably the best way that we probably could prepare for the next season. Get it done, no fuss.
Yeah. Get it done. John, all I have and his players with a high skill gap by young, trained superstars, but not prem players below us. I'm sorry, Payaf have to take control of transfers. We want to be the best by the best kids. What do you think of that one, Pete? I mean, obviously he's not happy with Eddie.
I know we want to buy the best.
We've got to
think, but we do have to think of a certain FFP as well. Unfortunately, that is also breathing down one next as well. So,
yeah.
But again, we don't know how much our budget is going to be in the transfer window. We really don't know.
I'd have to say, look, even if you're not talking about FFP, we do need a new core of good players in the squad, because the core of players we have at the minute, the championship quality. So I think before we do start buying those big signings like the Tonali's and the Isaks like we have, we need to try and get more just basic core players, more people like Sean Longstaff. And I think that's what the club's trying to do in signing players like James Trafford, who's rumoured, Lloyd Kelly, who's heavily linked. You know, I think he's just trying to raise the level a bit. You know, raise the bottom standard before he can raise the top.
Yeah, like Ronald said, Rosby, if nobody else wants Lloyd Kelly, though, that's the thing. We're the only ones after him. Why aren't others after him? Neither. Great, isn't it? Absolutely great. It's all black and white. Good evening, and good evening to Mary as well. And don't forget, we've got Lewis Hall. Yep.
Can't wait to see the guy next season.
100%. I thought that with Jeff and Fraser. Look what happened with Kelly. Is it injury waiting to happen? Spare left back, yes. But can he stay fit? And he's the only player we are linked with I'd accept. Do you know what it is, right? If you do get him, it has to be a 3-year contract. You can't give Lloyd Kelly a 5-year deal. You just cannot. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with him for a long time. Need to go for...
I think that's what's rumoured, isn't it? A contract till 2027. I think that's what's being reported at the minute.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. It's got to be a 3-year contract, not a 5-year contract. It's as simple as that. And everyone said Denver Bars to get a 5-year deal, right? You had a 3-year contract. Need to go for Houston at centre back, 19-year-olds on loan from Roma for a new year, 25 mil. We're supposed to be looking at him. Can I just say, right? If you're going to buy a player, I'd rather get a player that's hit the ground running already. We don't really want to buy potential, Pete. That is the thing. We need to get someone in now, not potential.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because we want to win a trophy, yeah?
Yep.
That is the thing.
Yeah, we do need experience as well. So is all the looking at the Kelly because for Premier League experience, but Shelley some players from abroad are definitely at the ground running as well. So why can't we look at someone from abroad as well?
Yeah, you have to. We have to. Just take painkillers from behind. I hope you get better soon, Mary. I really
soon, Mary. We are thinking of you.
We do love you, Mary. We do love you lots on here as well. But get well, so we'll be thinking of you lots all the way. And Liverpool look at him as well. I think they were talking about Somerville. Is it Somerville? Big up to David as well.
David.
Hope you well, David. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. Hope makes having fun night in Cardiff this evening. I don't be very pleased about that at all, but hey ho. Newcastle do need to build a squad. Cost and interest are no joke. Ravi, I totally agree, mate. We need to get improved players very quickly. People watching on the iPhone, some people watching on the computers. Wacky, hi to you. Wacky, hope you're good. Just Flyries comments where where's TRB past tense?
Oh, the Ruffy Benisian, I think Ronald
was
on. That's
he was on earlier on. Fantastic weekend so far. Dave, hope you are too. And that's my channel as well. No, it's not. It's Tony's channel. It's all Black and White TV. Please subscribe to his channel as well. And on the channel that Billy is on, that he had a join button. So don't understand why reason why Johns hasn't. I've got to either upgrade it or I had to get one linked as well. I've got to speak to someone about that. Doesn't seem right. Best team we played in Champions League this season, even if they are German. Yeah, they were brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Are you connected? You won't get a marquee player with the amount of players you need to place that are leaving.
I'm sure there'll be a marquee signing out there. I would have thought there's got to be.
I hope so.
I think we'll make the marquee sign in the right wing. I think it's what we need to do.
That is the thing. Already press the like button, John. Thank you, Gary. Thank you very much indeed, man. And if those players aren't better than the first teamers, why sign them? If they're young, yeah, but so are just by players because they're in the Prem. It may ruin us again. It's like Ashley stockpile players. Do you know what I mean? Look, I'm not being funny, right? But like I said, we need someone's going to hit that ground running very, very quickly. Mm-hmm. I feel we need to have a better transfer window than Tottenham. I see them as a main competitor for fourth next year. I think Villa will drop off and Chelsea will flop as usual. I hope that is the case. Hi to Jules, mate. Hope you're well, good. Jules. And how Euros, not interested in Euros, club before country. Well, Craig,
yes, absolutely.
I agree with you.
Yes, he's got a good point. Yeah, I agree. Club before country,
yeah,
yes.
I agree there. Hi to Lorraine again. Just go through these consoles to talk about the Charles quickly. And Borussia Dortmund or Madrid. I want Dortmund to win. I do, but Real Madrid's going to win tonight. I'll say 3-1 to Madrid tonight.
I think differently. I'm wanting Madrid to win. I've just seen yesterday that have you seen the Dortmund have just gotten a 3-year-long sponsorship with a weapons manufacturer in Germany?
Oh man. Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Wow. The joint options on my phone, John, mate. That's from Gary. I think Lauren's, I'm not sure if Lauren's got that, but it shows an iPhone, Gary. Because if it is, then it needs to be looked into. Like, let's have a look. This as well. Sorry about this. And got one from Jersey. We do, John. Apart from Bruno, we don't have the creative CM. We have 4 box to box, and Willock is done.
I wouldn't say Willock is done. Willock just didn't look fit, unfortunately. Hopefully that his ankle's now sorted and we'll see him ready for next season. But it looks like the midfield 3 pair will be Bruno, Joelinton and Tonali.
I think Willock's on borrowed time at the moment. I think if he doesn't stay fit next season and if he doesn't hit the ground running, I think he could be sold.
See, Willock's still very young. Well, his Longstaff is 27 now, I'm pretty sure. Or
yeah, pretty close to it.
He's coming up.
He's coming up 20. He's 26 now. I think he's coming up 27.
Oh, so, yes, he is. He's still 26, but he's coming up. He'll be coming up 27 this year.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, Peter and John, we can't sign anyone until 1st July as FFP turns July 1st, so you have no money till then. Yeah. Don't look good, done it. Man, Liverpool for Kelly. And who do you guys think will play Scotland in the Euro final? I love it.
I'm like it. Bloody hell, and you're optimistic for Scotland getting to the final.
I like Scotland. I think they've got a good side this year. I think there's some crappy players in that team. To be honest, I think they could go far.
Yeah, they have got some good players there, but it's going to be tough for them. I wish them the best, but it's going to be very tough for them. But I can't see him making it. My fear is that Kelly will get the left back position and overhaul because he is one of Howell's love child. I hope that's not the case. Lewis Hall is a left back. He should play left back. Spurs, I'm sure they were, and AC Milan wanted him as well. Jules Kelly has played left back for Bournemouth this year. He did against us. 3-year contract for Lloyd if he comes. And mortgage rights 40 mil, priced up by fast, 40 million quid. I think that's a bargain as well.
Certainly a lot for English players. A lot of English players are not cheap these days.
They're not, no. And please no DCL. I like to look at that Houston. I'm very suspect of his actual defending. He's only 19 and
he's 19, so he's still young. So he's
still a young lad.
A lot to learn, you would say.
Yep. Demandius Class. He's a good player, by the way. But we're not going to afford him. Hold up, Botman, Gordon, Bruno, all unknowns. And John, don't knock unknowns. I'm not knocking unknowns, mate. I'm not knocking unknowns. But at the end of the day, right, I'm not being funny, but Botman played for Lille. He was really an unknown, wasn't he? Gordon wasn't an unknown because he played in the Premier League. Bruno played for Lyon. All unknowns, yeah? But at the end of the day, we need someone's going to come in on already. But I see what your point. Everyone's got an opinion, and that is cool. Get well soon, Mares. And let's have another one. Elephants in the room. 9 players out of contract June 25th. 6 are over 33. Some will go Dubs. Somebody replacing. That's a good shout.
That's another one that needs to go to Bravka.
That's a good shout as well. I want Karim Adeyemi as a right side mid. I tell you what, he'll be a wicked player, that guy. Like the player.
Yeah,
I like the player.
There's reports in the last couple of days that they've put him up for sale.
Bosh. I just popped to Pete's to say hi and press the like button. Bosh. And you've got Luca as well. Don't feel you'll drop off, not with our manager. That is Luca. Big up to Luca, by the way. Luca, if you subscribe to my channel, mate, that'd be fantastic. Just hit the subscribe button to John Sinclair TV. Thank you very much indeed, man. But thanks for coming in with your opinions. With Tosin going to Chelsea, would Chalobah be a good sign to bring in? Do you know what? I don't mind him. I don't mind Chalobah. I think he's a good player. And look at here. Look at Matt O'Reilly from Celtic. He's a good player. He's a really good player as well. We've done the best transfer business in the league over the last 2.5 years, easily. The majority has risen in value. And bar Target and Tonali, you can't say they failed. Spent 300 million-ish value now. I think you spent 400 mil, Craig, up until under this ownership. And LM67, she loves LM67. Lorraine, I have an Android phone pets, and that is from Gary. We're fine for just comments, but that's showing a minute. 9 out of 25 last season, Premier League. Joe White out of contract and free, so hopefully we'll go to Southampton, hopefully. Adeyemi is class. I totally agree. He'd be a lot of money. Can we sign Kelly before 1st July? It's a Phoebe. We can pick. He's English, isn't he? That's the face of Europe. It's July the 1st, so I think we get before that.
I think it would have to be no sooner than July the 1st. I think it'd probably be dead on July the 1st that we could do it because of the start of the transfer window.
Yeah, but it's definitely July the 1st, but June could be middle, I think. I'm not sure, but whatever happens, will happen, man. Did Lloyd Kelly feature in the Bournemouth 9-0 defeat at Liverpool, which resulted in Scott Parker's getting sacked? Hopefully, he has improved a lot since those days anyway. And Ali Roller, I think he has.
Yeah, I would say
he really has. And Dortmund are being sponsored by a weapons manufacturer who's also made components for hybrid cars. What has that got to do with the price of cheese? That's a Ronald. I agree. Scotland have the best side in years, but hopefully it's coming home.
Hopefully it is, Julie.
They're giving Ian F. optimism. Let's go on to, I think the club will also be cautious after Tonali fiasco. They would do the sensible business, in my opinion. And Ian, quick chat to Ian. Scotland have the best team in years, but they're still rubbish. And I have a question, John. If Dortmund can make a Champions League squad that costs less than the whole squad, so please tell me who's building our squad? Because Dortmund on the lower league built our kids. I'm going to let Pete answer that question.
Oh,
don't forget they got Matt Hummels, by the way, as a lead at the back. Yeah, Marco Reus is going to retire at the end of the season. Yeah, or he's going to leave at the end of the season. Yeah. And look, I'm not criticizing Newcastle. I'm not. People think I'm criticizing, but I'm not. But at the end of the day, right, in our position, we need to try and get some players who can hit the ground running. Chalobah, I take Chalobah. I won't say no to him. I don't feel, Conor Gallagher, I'm not too sure about him. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not all hyped on Gallagher, I must admit.
Now, so his attitude is so wrong for Newcastle. It really is. It really is, man.
I think it's slow. People talk about Conor Gallagher's attitude and say he's like a bit too big for his boots. People said that about Anthony Gordon as well. Like, I heard a lot of fans complain about Gordon when we first signed him, saying his attitude was too big. I don't like his ego. And within about 2 or 3 months, it was sound. He never done anything. And I think the only thing he has ever done at Newcastle that's questionable was when he got subbed off at Brentford away last season, and he like pushed Eddie away a little bit.
Yeah, cool. The thing is, right, when we mentioned about Gallagher as just wrong, then people turn on, like you said, Steve, about Andy Gordon. Yeah, it swings around about, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, plus Kelly's contract runs to the 30th of June. Well, the day before the transfer window, we went to July the 1st. We need a marquee striker and the right side of mid in Somerset and Allen. And so I'm going to end up myself laughing here. Thanks, Jules. Lorraine, key will be agent fees and when they have to be paid, an amount as to when he will sign. It's a cool shout. And Bellingham played against his former club, Roos and Cruz, last games for their respective clubs too. Yeah, we need another striker. How about? Nah, I'm not going to read that. Gallagher, keep him at Chelsea. John, we've not found a top talent 21 since we got taken over. We don't scout youth. Yes, Minte, but who was his only? We went for him, and he's played in Holland. That's it. He may not suit the Premier League.
You never know. You got to give.
You never know, Tristan. You never know, mate.
You got to give him at least pre-season, I would say.
Yeah, just give him a chance. See what he does. Right, Eddie's got to check him out in a pre-season, and then he'll make a decision there. And hopefully, it'll be fully good, Tristan.
There are definitely a couple of things that he does need to improve on.
Yeah.
I don't think he's very good off the ball with his positioning, and I think he's quite weak as well. When I do watch him play for Feyenoord, like when I've watched him play, it's when he's on the ball, he gets shrugged off it quite easily. You don't really see that with wingers like Gordon and Murphy. They don't really get pushed off it easily. They still fight for it. He doesn't really do that. He's just straight on the floor. You know what I mean? So I think probably those two things he definitely need to work on if he does want to play in the Premier League.
That's a fair shout, Steve. That's a really Good point you just said there. I take Edison at Atlanta, very similar to Bruno, play 608, be a great replacement for alongside Willock. You know what it is, Craig? That's a great shout. However, its value after winning Europa League has shot through the roof. Atalanta are tough sellers. Yeah, that's why they made 72 mil or Hoyland. They are tough sellers, and they're not the easiest team to deal business with. They are a selling club, I get that, but you've got to come with the right money. Also, fans still thinks they can just buy Bruno. They are more reserved on Isak. Yeah, I've heard that every single day. Bruno, Dortmund revenue 50% higher than us, so they can invest more in youth and development. That's a fair shout. And I think AG tends annoyed because he was subbed off and then subbed off. Yeah, he will not be kicking off again. That P response was making the Gordon. For me, after that, Richie got Horden, and I think that was the turning point of him growing from a boy to a man for me. Facts, Ian, facts. Wolfsport slated us and Gordon have egg on their face. Now, an absolute whoppers. It's no me at the time. You know what?
I was always willing to give the guy a chance when he signed at first. Look how good he is now.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Eddie's turning right, Tripper's turning right, and others told him you cannot act like a prima donna. Simple as that. What I'm saying, John's getting Bellingham, Sancho, and other top English talents. We let walk abroad. Facts. Are we failed to find you for under 21 and down we pick up 5 wins maximum each year? We're not. Thing is, though, we're not saying that we fell, but we just got to get the right players in, man. What do you think, Pete? Yeah. You just got to find the right players, yeah? Because the fact is, right, we always give players a chance, yeah?
Oh, but yeah, we always do.
Like TRB said, right, they got 50% higher than us, so they can invest more in youth. Simple as that. And if you look at the players being released, right, apart from a couple, tells his own story, man. Put Minty in the gym for PC and Elliot Anderson. Beef him up. Minty looks like a decent player, but he dives in the challenges, prone to cards and erratic at times, needs more experience. So
he'll get it. I believe he'll get it.
Exactly. He's only young. I mean, Tristan, we love you, man, but opinions are welcome, I'm sure, by the way. To be fair, Howard does play youth unless he has to. Look, you Smiley. Alfie Harrison, who Livermental under 21. Alfie Harrison, it'll come good. That guy will come really good. That's a good shout.
Yeah, I like Alfie. He's looked very good.
But a new AG will come up trumps on day number 1. Yep. Totally great. Did you hear Pickford saying he loved that atmosphere in James's Park?
Yes, he did say that. Would you believe it?
Wow. But you know what? He'll not play for Newcastle ever. No, it's not the Prem pays 100 mil more than any league makes. John knows that from Italy. The Prem is where the money is, and as a fact, we make more money than the Juventus. Yeah, it's true. But Juve is a rich club as well, by the way. But I see your point, mate. I see your point. Gordon's fans favourite, and he gives 100% every week. And can you lot read what I said about N21? I'll have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. I'm sorry, mate. Let's have a look at that again. He said about the under 21, did he, Tristan? There you go. I do apologise. I missed you. What I'm saying is, John, getting Bellingham, Sancho, and other top England talents, we let walk abroad. Facts. Are we failed to find youth? Look at our under 21s and down. We pick up 5 wins maximum each year.
Well, again, the thing. Our academy's been neglected for quite a while. And again, previous ownership did that as well. So again, that's a big one to fix as well.
Yeah.
See, some of them are all coming up. Like Miley has come up through the ranks now, and he's now in the first team.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Tristan, mate. We missed your comment out. I do apologise. So thanks for letting us know on that one, mate. So fast, they make a lot more money than Dortmund. Do we make a lot more money than Dortmund? We should do. All the league positioning as well.
Yep.
But we just don't invest enough money on the youth. That's fair, and that's neat. We need to get some top players. Like, go look at Borussia Dortmund, the way they've done it, yeah? Look at them. I think, you know what? We're going to copy them. For FC's, buy someone Follins for sale. St. James Fans, play the kiddies. We'll do it with the lads. Cheers, boys. Cheers for you as well, Big Morgan. Yes, love it. I've seen him spend another season on the 21 squad. In my opinion, that way he will be classed as home-trained talent good for FFP if they decide to sell in a few years' time. Couple more comments before we wrap up the show. Mamadashvili, so many songs. Abe, Boney M. Queen. The lad could have his own album with the chance we could create. That's in fact. And Ron said, someone was calling AG shithouse at the time, Lorraine. And I was like, he's war shithouse. new. And he's far more than that. What a signing. 45 million quid he cost. Gosh. Right, we're going to end the show there, guys. It's gone over an hour. And that's 80 people watched the show tonight between two streams. Thank you very much indeed. And we go for a comment as well again. And let's go for totally fabulous signing. That's Alan. You've got to love Alan. And that's okay, John. People think I'm meant on 21s are in the main squad, but our youth needs new staff and training centre. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Tristan. Yeah, you know, he's a good contributor as well, Tristan, by the way. I can't lie. Pedro,
not to read it.
Not for me.
I know who he was on about there. So
yeah, if you say Garrett, if you say Merritt, Alex Merritt for Napoli, he's on a free buy. What does he want from the academy in 3-year project? Forget the pass, that controller, made sure no youngsters came through. That's a good shout, go father. Just jumped over from Peter's channel to like John. Yay! Everyone likes it on both lads and lasses. Ian, love you always, man. But don't tell your wifey, man. Don't tell your wifey. Cheers, guys. Love the show. Thanks, Mr. Fleming. And thank you all. Enjoyed again. And need to thank you very much indeed, Gareth and the TRB. Made 370 mil. We made 250 million the last financial year. That tells his own story. I want players to make us challenge, not just sit on the bench. I agree.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. And been great shows like John, Pete, and Steve, and everyone had a great night. Everyone, you too, as well. 19 hours, 50 minutes, and Bruno's still here. Yeah. Let's hope he's still until 2034. I care. I hope he stays until 2030 for lifey. You've done it. What's she done? Lorraine just said, I've done it. It's had to come, remember? I hope so. And bye to you, coffee. And we've got one, wacky, yay. You know, the plan new physics, extra con training ground for youth to fell. Thank you, David. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, David. I love you, man. If you could do that, I'd be amazing. Thank you, man. And big up to Jason B. Thanks, lads. I hope he doesn't mind me calling him Jason B. I hope you're well. And congrats. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Robert. Have a glad one on Pete's. Big up to Robert. Hope you're well. And take care to you, Ian. Good night to you, Julie. Thanks for coming late, ma'am. Thank you, Lola. And just thank you. And let's go on to Stephen. First of all, Steve, it's your first time. Did you enjoy coming on the show, mate?
Yeah, I've loved it. Thanks for having us.
Fantastic. And where can we find you, Steve, on the socials so people can follow you? Because I've got to put in the link Twitter as well. Yeah.
Well, on Twitter, it's just the same username as my YouTube, so it's Kino.21 season.
Fantastic stuff. What we do, we're going to put the link in the title so people can follow you, Steve, as well. Well, if I can squeeze it in. And Pete, we had a good show. So 80 people watched the show tonight.
Absolutely.
1 minute it was me had more than you. Then the next minute you had more than me. But it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter. If I was on your show, I had 50, you only had 20. It doesn't matter. It's your show.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
So where can we find you, my guy, for people that don't know?
So down there's my channel. I'll have to think of any shows we could do before the next one next Friday, the crazy show. So I'll have to think what else I could do with, or if Mason, if he doesn't mind trying to do something as well. But they will be notified if there's any news coming out of the club. I will do some videos on that as well. So yeah, just stay. Yeah, so if that is my channel, PD Proudlock. Feel free to check out as well and subscribe as well. Just under halfway now to get to 2,200 now.
Fabulous stuff. And do smash the likes on Pete's channel because he's got a great channel. He's been doing it for longer than I have. He should be getting at least 10,000 the way he does it. He's been brilliant. I'm on just over 8,000 as well. And, just got to keep going as it goes away. Or on X is now. Yes, on X. So I'm sure Lorraine will find you, Gary. Gary, find Lorraine. They follow each other as well. And you can find me as John Sinclair TV. And also, if you'd like to subscribe to the podcast, thank you very much for Pete's gang coming on my channel tonight. Mm-hmm. It's been absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look. There we go. That is LOTW. And I think it's 2 at the end of it as well, Gary. So don't forget to put the 2 on as well. Just join Pete. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jops. Oh. Thank you, Wacky. Thank you, Gary D. And if I can find her, give her a follow. That's fantastic. She's passionate as well. And thanks for Julie J as well for becoming the latest member. I appreciate that.
Really well done.
And I'll have a chat with you quickly backstage. If you like to watch, like, subscribe, enjoy Champions League tonight. It's going to be a cracking game between the two.
And don't forget, TTR is also doing a match day live for it as well.
Fantastic stuff. There you go.
Review for that one.
There you go, Gary. LO capital T capital W 2. So that's quite easy there. And fine, give it a shot. And Julie's Twitter is JulieMJ0209 on X. I'll say it again. JulieM0209. And that is Julie's Twitter account as well. So, guys, like and subscribe. Thank you, Truls. Like and subscribe. And as always, share the love. And I'll catch you hopefully tomorrow. But keep your eyes peeled for that one, guys. As always, are we lads?